Are you ready to own your dream business but worried how long it will take? Stay tuned as I reveal a step-by-step timeline to buying a small business, and we'll talk about insider tips to speed up that process so you can start your entrepreneurial journey faster and more efficient. Hi, my name's Trent Lee. I've sold over 600 businesses, and for the last 6 years in a row, I've been named the #1 business broker in the country for the most closed transactions per year, and I make these videos so that one day you'll reach out to have me help you through that buying or selling process. The first step is planning and preparation, which usually takes about 1 to 2 months. This is where you'll need to do research to understand the market and decide the type of business you want to buy. And that's important. Don't reach out to business brokers and say, I'm open to buying anything. Make sure that you've done research and you have knowledge about an industry you're looking at buying or direct industry experience. Next, you need to secure your financing. This could come from personal savings, getting a loan, finding investors. Having your funding ready from the start can save you a lot of time later on. One thing you can do is get pre-qualified from a lender of your choice. Next is searching for a business. This can take anywhere from 2 to 4 months. Once you're prepared, it's time to start searching for the right business. As I mentioned, this stage can take between 2 to 4 months, and sometimes longer if you're looking for something really unique or in a specialized area. You can look through business for sale listings online or in local publications. Working with a business broker can also help speed up that process since they have access to many listings and can help you find businesses that match your criteria. During this time, you'll need to be evaluating multiple businesses to find the right one. I recommend you get good at searching through and analyzing a number of businesses so that you can spot the right business as soon as you see it. After you've found a potential business and you enter the due diligence phase, which typically lasts 1 to 2 months. This is a crucial step where you examine the business's financial records, legal standing, physical condition, and many other aspects of the business. You'll want to work with professionals like accountants and lawyers to help ensure that everything checks out. This step is vital to make sure that you're making a sound investment. Just because you found the right industry and the right business in the right area, you also need to make sure that it financially, from a due diligence and legal standpoint, is a good fit for you. If everything looks good, it's time to negotiate and draft the purchase agreement. This usually takes 1 to 2 months. You'll start by making an initial offer, often considered or called an LOI, letter of intent, and then negotiate the terms and conditions with the seller in the asset purchase agreement or the stock purchase agreement. Once both parties agree, you'll finalize and draft that purchase agreement. Clear communication during this stage is likely to avoid delays. The key is don't, again, do this alone. You'll need attorneys and brokers to help you through that process. Next up is closing the deal, the final step, which usually takes about a month. This involves completing any remaining due diligence items or contingencies, which is often financing. Financing typically falls under a contingency and should have already been started, but you'll need to finalize it and get approval and work with the closing agent or escrow agent between the bank and them to draft the final closing documents. Now, let's talk about some tips to speed up the process. Number 1, be prepared. Have your financing in place and knowing exactly what type of business you want to buy. If you can get pre-qualified from your preferred SBA lender, this will make a big difference, not only for the time it takes for you, but from a credibility standpoint when you reach out to business brokers, because you've already been pre-qualified. And that leads me to tip number 2, working with business brokers. They can help you navigate the process as they've likely gone through this hundreds of times. They also have access to a number of listings. So when you get with a good business broker, you can tell them what you're looking for so that they can help you find that business. Tip number 3, efficient due diligence. Assemble a team of professionals who can quickly assess the business. This is key. Don't try and do it on your own. You'll want a team of professionals that can help you through that process. Knowing who that team is before you start the process is going to be helpful and more efficient for you. Tip number 4, clear communication. Stay in regular contact with all parties involved to avoid any misunderstandings or delay. As a business broker myself, I find that my best deals, we have a set weekly check-in between myself, the buyer, the seller, the lender, and any other professionals that are involved in the transaction. Every week, we're checking in at the same day and the same time until that deal closes. Number 5, flexible schedule. Be ready to act quickly when opportunities arrive. This means that if you already know what industry, what business, what area, what price range you're looking for, you can move quickly as soon as you see the right type of business that comes up. By following these steps and tricks, you can significantly shorten the time it takes to buy a small business. Remember, be prepared and proactive is key to a smooth and speedy process. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful. Take care.